What is this trip all about?
Aperto solo per Jerome, nessun altro.
It's time to fess up the dumbest thing that I did. Dre, there's a new soul food restaurant in Harvest.
Man, I can't wait to get my hot sauce.
I have the entire San Francisco airport to myself. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. It's not even Christmas. But at 5 a.m., I'm out of this house. On to Denver. And I've got a flight I need to catch in Denver to Huntsville, Alabama. What is this trip all about? Well, I know I've talked about it a few times on my channel about you just can't find good pizza in the Philippines, so I just got this hunkering for pizza. And I have my birthday coming up this month. So I said, you know what? I have some friends that own a pizza place. It's called The Boot, Italian restaurant. And they're actually from Italy. They're really close friends of mine. And they've closed the restaurant, but now they just do Italian cooking schools there. And I said, what are the chances as if I fly into Huntsville, we do a pop-up pizza restaurant day? Well, I got a response, and it's on. That's right. So, for one day only, I'm flying into Huntsville, and we're having pizza all day, cooked by real Italians. It's going to be excellent. All right, I have made it to Manila from Tacloban. Uneventful flight, a little bit of turbulence, nothing really bad. You know, Bernoulli's principle, planes want to fly. You know, thrust versus drag, weight versus lift, all of that good stuff, whatever. Now I got to head through immigration. And since I have a 13A resident visa, I have to, of course, pay a cost to get out of the country. They're like, we love you so much. Don't leave. If you want to leave, give us money. So I got to give you money. And once you get through here, before you actually go and get your passport stamped, it's right there on the right. All right, they did move it. It's on the left-hand side. The cashier is on the left-hand side. So I'll let you know how it goes. All right, they changed it up just a little bit. When you come up here to the cashier, before you do that, there's a little table right next to it, to the right of it, where they give you your annual report. You basically hand them your card, like that says you're a resident here or whatever, and they do an annual check for like January 1st through December, the end of date, and that doesn't cost anything. But then you come up here to the cashier, and I believe it's $33.80 for me to escape the country. But I'm not escaping because I'm coming back because I love it here. But $33.80 every time you go. It's like what is that, like 60 something bucks? It can't be a dent in your wallet. So, and all the ladies working the counters here are fantastic. They're great. I won't show you. All right, I told you once I would, through immigration, I would tell you exactly the price. It wasn't just $33.80. I've got the receipts right here. So there's the immigration clearance certificate. That costs 700 pesos. There's the RPSRC. I have no idea what the hell that is, but that also is 700 pesos. There's a head tax. Funny, I don't remember receiving any, but that's 250. And then the legal research fee was 20 pesos. Now, before that, I told you had to go and get your annual report before you actually went to the cashier. And the annual report is 300 pesos. And the legal research fee there is 10 pesos. Now, with the annual report, they also tack on a $1,000 or 1,000 peso express lane fee. So then you go over to the cashier and they do the immigration clearance certificate, all that stuff. And they also tack on a 1,000 peso express lane fee. So you're paying 2,000 pesos in express lane fees. So the total amount came to, I believe, 39.80. So 39.80 is what you can expect to pay, and I believe that's just with the 13A. You know, I'm a resident, so I'm not sure. I think, believe me, still with the SRRV, it is zero. I'll have to make sure, and if you know for sure, let me know. I'd appreciate that. After paying all that money, I had to have I had to have a red horse on ice. I got a little bit before my flight takes off, because I'm flying from here to the poop mark capital of the world. It's late. We gotta get this plane there. Let's go. And I'm so excited now. I've had. I didn't show you my gnocchi. I just sucked it down. It was so good. So was that cheesy tomato, that ricotta mixed tomato, and now it was like, oh, yeah, more real cheese. I'm down. Got crackers and Gouda and cheddar and brie. Served with a nice port wine. Oh yeah. It'll be really complimentary of the pungent brie. Oh my gosh, it's like a cooking show. All right, it's time to fess up the dumbest thing that I did. I got off the plane here in San Francisco from Manila at about 8 o'clock at night. It was a long, long flight, you know, but as soon as I touched down, I was still a bit hungry and I wanted something good, so I said, what the hell? And, you know, I've got my wife on the phone and I'm speaking with her on the phone as I'm walking through the concourse and everything, coming to this gate to catch my next flight, it's quite a long layover. So I was still a little groggy and everything, and I'm talking to the wife. And I notice a deli, so I say, I'm going to go with the deli. I saw a little Mexican place, and I love Mexican food, but I was going to say, you know, I've got a favorite Mexican place in Huntsville that I'm going to go to and break that Mexican fast there, because I know the owner of that restaurant. He's a great guy, so I'd do that. So I went to Klein Deli, and, you know, they've got sandwiches named after all the sections of San Francisco: Embarcadero, the Mission, Castro, the Haight. So I got a Haight sandwich, which was basically a BLT on sourdough. It was extremely tasty. Got myself some jalapeno chips and a nice cold Coca-Cola. I used to live in the Haight Street, Ashbury, Masonic. And so I got that, and I'm still talking to my wife, and then I'm paying and getting all of that taken care of. And, you know, I look over and, okay, there's a place to sit down. So I run over there and sit down, put my bag down, and I'm still talking to my wife, starting to get the sandwiches out and everything. Started eating my sandwich, talking with my wife, and then, you know, I ended up, she was going to take a nap with Ella, so they both fell asleep, so I turned the phone off, and then I pulled out my laptop, and I started doing a bunch of work on my laptop, and about an hour went by. You know, I had some copyright issues that I had to go with Artist LTD and complain about them with the copyright stuff, but I won that one, and so I was happy about that. Shut my laptop, loaded everything back in my bag, and I was going to get up and just go and find myself some water because everything was closing along the concourse. And so I throw my backpack on and I look around and I go, where did my bag go? I have my backpack with my laptop and all my electronics, but where did my carry-on bag go? My suitcase. And it was nowhere to be found. I was like, son of a bitch. And so I walked back over to the delicatessen because I can see the delicatessen the whole time where I'm eating. It's maybe, 20 yards away. But, I had my face in my computer, so I didn't see what was going on there the whole time. So I asked the lady, I says, hey, where is security? I need to talk to somebody in security because I was going to look for lost and found or something like that. And I said, hey, I lost my bag, and so I need to find security. She goes, oh, the black bag here? I'm like, yeah, that one. And she goes, oh, the police took it. The police took it a little while ago. I'm like, the police took it? And she, here I am just sitting right there. Anyway, it's not her fault at all. So the police took it. So I went down to go check with security, and I ran into a policeman as he was walking down the concourse towards me, towards the gate that I was leaving. And I said, hey, I explained to him my situation. I said, my bag is gone, blah, blah, blah. He said, well, security is over here, but that's entrance security, so they will not have it since I didn't leave it at entrance security. I'd already gotten cleared and everything. He says, it's probably in the lost and found, and that's in Terminal 1. And I'm at like Terminal 3 all the way across the airport. He says, however, the lost and found is closed. The Lost and Found closes at 10 o'clock. It doesn't open till 8 a.m. in the morning. Well, my flight leaves at 5 a.m. in the morning. So now, I said, what the hell am I going to do? He goes, well, you could just move your flight. And I'm like, I am not going to do that. So I just contacted Lost and Found. And when I say contacted them, I wrote them an email. One of those pleading emails. It's like, hey, I'm so sorry. I was so tired. My mind, I was jet lagged. Okay, digging the sympathy hole, trying to dig the sympathy hole. And, I gave them all my flight information when I was leaving here, the flight from here to Denver and then Denver to Huntsville and when I was going to arrive in Huntsville. And so I left him this email and I said, please advise. And so now I don't know what the hell's going to happen. I don't have my suitcase. I don't have any clothes. All my medication is in there. So I'm just screwed. And yeah, I did call my wife and tell her what a dumbass move I made. Because look, I'm not going to hide something like that. People make dumb ass mistakes all the time, and it's like, whatever. She's like, what are you going to do? I'm like, hey, look, everything will work out fine. And this is what I talk about a lot in my videos. When things don't go your way, you just got to realize, hey, things are going to work out. Don't lose your over them. Just relax and always keep a positive attitude. Because I said, it's like, look, I may not get my bag tomorrow at the airport in Huntsville. I may not get it the next day, but it may come the next day. They'll get it on a flight to me after I talk to them personally on the phone tomorrow, and we try to get this whole thing out logistically on how it's going to play out. And until then, I'll just, get to the airport in Huntsville, get my rental car that I've got. I'll head over and I guess I'm doing some shopping. I'm going to buy me some shirts and pants and some socks and stuff like that, some skivvies, and I'm good to go. Everything's going to be fine, When things don't go the way that you want them to go, it doesn't work out perfectly. You can't just grasp tighter on control in life. You just need to relax, and that's the way it's going to work out. Besides, what am I going to do? I'm not going to wait around here. I'm already up. It doesn't open till 8 o'clock. I'm certainly not going to miss my flight for something like that. The value of my clothes, all of the stuff in there can be replaced because, frankly, it's just clothes that I put in there because I packed extremely light because I wanted to bring some stuff back to the Philippines, so I made sure that I had plenty of room to do that. There are a couple of things that I really don't want to lose that are in there, but nothing that I'm going to die over. So we'll see how it all goes. I'll keep you posted. And in the meantime, man, I've got some great pizza to look forward to with some friends. And I got a birthday, and we're going to have a good time, and things are looking good. Do I sound sincere? Yeah, it's good. Finally in the skies and on my way to Huntsville. This will be the last leg of this trip going, so I'll be happy to get there. And then, of course, I need to call the San Francisco lost and found about my bag and see if I can get that. Maybe I'll just go through United and have them check and see if they can get it forwarded to me. Man, it's just desolate down there. But, you know, it's part of the world that feeds America. There's those wasteful windmills. All right. This is the lovely Lisa, the owner of the Boot Pizzeria.
Ciao.
Yeah, say something like you're really, really glad that I'm here in Italian and stuff. Just throw it on real thick.
So, only open for you. Nobody else.
Only open for... Now say that all in Italian so that...
Ho aperto solo per Jerome, nessun altro. Solo per lui. Only for him.
I can't say anything in Italian.
Yeah, but hey, Dre, there's a new soul food restaurant in Harvest.
Man, I can't wait to get my hot sauce.
Do you carry it in your backpack? Like, what was that? Hillary said she always carried hot sauce with her when she goes to the chicken joints.
It's in my glove compartment. Keep it on.
And the wonderful Eduardo.
What's up?
Say something in Italian so they know you're not faking it.
Sei venuto oggi a rompermi i coglioni.
I can't believe you just called me a dick. All right, well, Lisa is talking gallbladder surgery. Eduardo has just brought out my pizza. And so I think that's really, really important. Eduardo, tell me, what do we got here?
Meat lover.
Meat lover.
Pepperoni, sausage, bacon, and ham.
Pepperoni, sausage, bacon, and ham. Now, you said it's not your best work.
Yeah,
Why is that not?
because I lost my touch. Haven't done pizza in like 4
120
months.
days. 120 days without pizza.
You should just say it all in Italian.
Hey, I'm still calling BS. I know it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome.